Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Seeratun Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam on fingertips. Remember important events the easy way in 5-minute series for only 30 days. Lesson number 2, Seerah, why and how. Why should we study Seerah? For success in Akhirah. Because we have to obey Allah and do ittiba' of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that is, follow him with love in every aspect of life, such as salah, fasting, sleeping, waking up, business and trading, and that's how we achieve success in Akhirah. For success in this world too, because he is the most successful person in the history of this world. He had the best life skills. Follow his lifestyle, manners, dealings and affairs to be successful. It would be foolishness to look for success models in others instead of learning it from someone who is at the top. Number 3, to develop love and respect for the Prophet ﷺ in our hearts. Once we understand how much sacrifices he gave for us and how much he prayed for us, we will really love him. And when we find out the best and the amazing revolution that the Prophet brought, we will be able to feel his greatness in our hearts. Number 4, to know the lives of Sahaba radiallahu anhum. There was a great change in the lives of Sahaba. How? On the one hand, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to recite the Quran to them, teach them the Quran and wisdom and purify them. On the other hand, Sahaba used to learn the Quran, reflect upon it and act upon it. And when they used to observe the firm belief of the Prophet, his sincerity and actions, it increased their faith and they were ready for every sacrifice. Number 5, to understand the Quran. Allah revealed the Quran to Prophet ﷺ in 23 years. In the Quran, Allah guided him and taught him and showed him how to invite people towards Islam and how to educate and train them to go through different situations of life in the best way. Knowing those situations will help us in understanding the Quran. Number 6, to follow the Quran. Prophet's lifestyle, morals, affairs, dealings and all his actions represent the best practical demonstration of the Quran. Quran is theory and Seerah is its living model. Number 7, to increase our faith and good hopes with Allah. Prophet ﷺ achieved success in the most difficult situations by relying upon Allah and trusting him. It increases our faith in the fact that whoever follows the guidance of Allah will never fail. It also increases our faith in his prophethood because a common man cannot get such a great success. Number 8, for happiness and peace of heart. If you read about the best person in this universe, you will definitely feel happy and your heart will find peace. Number 9, to give da'wah in the best way by looking at his methods. Because the Prophet ﷺ was the best da'i. He had the best way of talking with people, that is, he had the best communication skills. Number 10, to reply to the propaganda against the Prophet ﷺ. And that is possible only when we have knowledge about his life. Number 11, for protection from the trials of the enemies. Enemies kept attacking the Prophet throughout his life. Allah had blessed him with amazing understanding of the issues, incredible ability to analyze the situation, and therefore the enemies suffered worst defeat. His life shows us how to deal with challenges and opposition. Number 12, to bring Muslims out of downfall. The Prophet ﷺ acted upon the teachings of the Quran and prepared the companions in such a way. Within 50 years, they became a superpower in every field: moral, spiritual, intellectual, economical, political, etc. Muslims remained leaders for around 1,000 years. If the Prophet was not truthful, how did he achieve these great successes? And Muslims began to go down when they became weak in following the Prophet ﷺ. So why should we study Seerah? For the success in Akhirah and the world. To create love and respect for the Prophet and to know the life of companions. To understand the Quran and to follow it. To increase our faith and for happiness and peace. To present da'wah and to respond to false propaganda. And to protect from trials and to bring us out of downfall. How to read Seerah? With the objective that I will improve myself by following the Seerah. May Allah help us to study the Seerah, teach it, act upon it, spread it and to preach His deen. Jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum.